Is there anything you're afraid to say to each other?
I really don't think I'm afraid to say anything.
I'm not afraid to say anything to him, if we're being honest.
When something she does makes me sad or hurts me.
I feel like mine's is kind of similar. Like, I'm afraid to tell her things that I know are going to hurt her. But it's like you're in a relationship, you're married, like you're going to say something that's going to hurt them.
I have always been afraid to admit that. I feel like you could probably do better because I don't want it to come true.
I'm not afraid to say anything to him.
Yeah, we are very vocal about everything. It's better that way, I think.
Speaking up and going, I want this, can, for me, sometimes was a little difficult.
It would have to do with cleaning. Let's say she didn't clean something wrong, right? And I caught it and I said that to her, she's gonna get crazy with me. So I won't say anything sometimes, and when she's not looking, I'll just clean it myself.
The thing for me would probably be me standing my ground. I'm always afraid to say that I didn't stand my ground.
Yeah.
Help.
I would say help for sure. Also, when I think you need help and you haven't asked for help.
I'm afraid to say anything.
I don't think I am either. I will only be afraid to say something that would hurt his feelings, whatever that is.
I am always scared to tell Jamal about anything that has to do with I need him to do better. He thinks he's perfect. You do think you're perfect.
I do think I'm perfect.
Thank you.
I would say more or less the conversation around death, because it's inevitable. You know it's going to happen, but you don't know when it's going to happen. When it's your time to go home, you know, how do you want things to be handled? You know, do you want me to remarry?
I'm afraid to tell her when I forget anything. She will get really mad at me. And I always forget things too. And this morning I was afraid of her. No, yesterday I was afraid of her. And I said, Anna, I'm afraid of you. And she got even more mad. She's that type.
Stop it.
Do what she says and that's it.
I'm not afraid to say anything to him.
I absolutely.
Much to his chagrin.
Yes.
There was a period where I think, not that long ago, but it was, I needed to do certain things. I needed to, you know, hang out with the boys or play cards or watch football or play golf or something like that. That was something that I was afraid to really kind of talk about, discuss, and then we had a long conversation, kind of work through the issues. I don't know if do you have anything?
Let's have another kid. No, I'm joking.
I think I love you is hard sometimes
because
you get caught up in just the day-to-day things, and I think it's really important to say that and to let your partner know that you are there for them.
Same here. I don't say it enough. I love you.
I love you too.
The time that the car got smashed up for whatever reason, I got hit by a truck, the truck rammed into me, and we only had the car for about a month. I don't know why, but I was always afraid of telling him if there was ever an accident, because he was always calm when I told him. It was like, so what? We got insurance.
I cannot say that you remind me of your mother for any particular thing that goes on.
No, you can't say that.
You can't say that. I just can't say that.
Each of us didn't want the other one to know how important the other one was to us, to each other. You go through times where one person loves another person more, or I was always the needy one, and he was always going about his things and his friends and golf. But then when it shifts, and it does, it's like he didn't want to let me know how important I was to him.
I realized that this woman, no matter how thick and thin, was right there.
I think we're very open with each other about just about anything.
I agree with that.
I mean, if he's got some food in his teeth, and we're out in public, I will nudge him.
I used to be afraid, but that was many years ago.
I never noticed.
Oh, he doesn't have that look anymore. But even the children were afraid of that look. Show me that look.
I'd be afraid to say something insulting, but that would be stupid, on my part.